Hey guys, this is 681 Shadow, and welcome to our Week 1 match of the PMC Orange League Season 2. And I do apologize for PMC stuff not being out for a while. I know it's been a while, but um, we took a bit of a gap before starting took a bit of a gap before starting the regular season, and they did allow us to play games early, and my opponent and I decided to play our game early, and we actually played this like a few weeks ago from when I'm recording this. And I do apologize, but of course, with me running CPC and everything like that, PMC has not been the most of my priorities. But I'm getting this uploaded. This will be up on time on Saturday. So just to go over my team really quickly. I Since once again this battle did happen like a month ago. My memory may not be the best of what happened in the battle, but as the battle goes on, I'll probably remember a bunch of stuff and just things like that. Okay, so what was fun about this battle was that before I go into my team is that we both kind of have sand because I have the Excadrill T-Tar sand and he has Hippowdon and Alolan Dugtrio. And Alolan Dugtrio is a Z-move user, which is very interesting. So we're definitely gonna see how that goes. But um, for the for me, I brought Excadrill with basically really standard SD Earthquake, and except that I brought the Magnet Rise this week because for Excadrill, Hippowdon's a very big threat, especially because he probably will not bring sand this week because I have more of a chance because I benefit more from bringing sand. So he's probably just gonna bring I believe he gets Sand Force with Hippowdon, and either Sand Force or Sand. I forgot which ability he gets, um, but my Excadrill speed creeped to outspeed the Hippowdon at in the sand, and what that means is that well, not speed creep, it's actually running max speed, and what that's gonna do is because this week we're running Magnet Rise on Excadrill, meaning that if I'm in under the Hippowdon, I can set up a Magnet Rise so that the Hippowdon can't Earthquake me to death, which is very nice. As seeing as then, because he'll probably switch out, that's a free SD for my Excadrill, which will be pretty big. Then I have T-Tar, just defensive to set up Sand. Golbat is set to take on the Togekiss. It's Inner Focus, Super Fang, Roost, things like that. Mega Pinsir is pretty standard this week. Then we're running a Krookodiles, and then we're running a Scarf Kyurem. So hopefully we can pull out a strong W in Week 1 against the Adelaide Honchkrows here. And with that, we will begin the match. So here I'm going to lead with the Kyurem as he leads with the Hippowdon. And here I'm going to actually switch out right here. Just getting to see what he wants to go for. As he's going to switch out as well, fearing the Ice Beam probably, as he goes into the Miltank. So he's going to make a double there, as he goes, and he's going to go into the Jolteon. And I get the Scald Burn on Jolteon, which is very nice. So here, I'm going to switch Suicune out, back into the Kyurem here, because I am Scarfed, as he's going to Hidden Power Fighting, which is a very good bring on his part. But now I'm just able to knock him out with the Ice Beam. I'm pretty sure I knock him out right here with the Ice Beam, which is very nice, but he doesn't know I'm Scarfed now. So he's going to go into the Starmie as I switch into the Suicune. As Starmie is going to go for the Hydro Pump, which does about 30% to me, and we see that he is Life Orbed. So he goes for the Grass Knot there, which was a very good bring on his part. As I set up a Calm Mind, and here I'm like, oh no. So I'm going to have to switch out this turn. So I switch out into the Golbat, which goes for the Dazzling Gleam, does basically nothing to me. And here he's going to switch out into the Alolan Dugtrio as I go for the Toxic. Good play on him, predicting the Toxic. So here I switch into the Suicune as he's going to go for Stone Edge, but he misses, which is really good for us because now he's going to switch and I'm going to be able to get a rest going. And as he goes to the Togekiss right here, which can be a pretty big problem. But here I'm going to switch it into the Golbat. He goes for the Air Slash, does about 20%. and he's gonna switch there, go into the Alolan Dugtrio. I click the Super Fang, which is good damage on that thing. So here I can switch into the Suicune, as he's gonna go for the Stone Edge hit, and it's not really gonna do much. It's gonna do about a bit less than 20%. And here he's gonna switch back into the Togekiss, as I click the Sleep Talk, I'm pretty sure, and I get the Calm Mind, which is okay, I guess, but also it's a Togekiss that we're up against. As he goes for the Psych Up here, which was really good prep on his part to get the Psych Up on the Togekiss, and now I'm in a bit of a situation here because now he's at +1 as well, and he's just gonna flinch me here. So he flinches me there. And now here I'm just gonna switch into the Golbat, and these few turns here are pretty huge because right here you see he crits me, which, as you saw from the damage, if we go back a turn, see I was at 39%, and the previous Air Slashes did 28%, so that crit definitely mattered, and it really stunk. And now my most reliable check to this Togekiss is gone, which is really unfortunate for me. So now we go into the Tyranitar, as he's going to go into Hippowdon, so I double out into actually I don't double into Extra Drill. We both switch, never mind. So I go for the Magnetizer, predicting the Earthquake, as I'm going to set up a Swords Dance as he stays into Rock Tomb to lower my speed, which is a good play on his part. But and now he's going to lower it again, and I think now he outspeeds me, but it doesn't matter much as I can just kill him. I went for the Iron Head there, seeing if he wanted to predict me and go into the Togekiss, but there he's going to make a double there in going into the Togekiss as I switch out into the Suicune, because I wasn't sure what that thing was going to do since this is Zemon. So I probably could have stayed in there, but also those speed drops definitely weren't good for me. So he's going to go for the Air Slash. I know I can't Calm Mind up against this because he has the Psych Up. So we just try to get a hit on it, possibly try to burn it, but we just get flinched down. And but here we're gonna switch out, go into the Tyranitar, get Sand back up, and he's gonna go for Air Slash, which does nothing. And then here he's gonna switch out, go into the Miltank as I go for Stone Edge, and we see he's fairly bulky here, and he's going for Hammer Arm, miss a Hammer Arm, which is really unfortunate, but that shows me now that he has Hammer Arm, which is good to know. And I did a calc here, I believe, yeah, and I can live another Hammer Arm here. So I keep going for Crunch, possibly to get a defense drop, which could really help me here. He's going to keep going for Milk Drink, just to get his HP back up. And he's going to go for another Hammer Arm, I believe, this turn. Yeah, he's going to go for it, brings me down. He gets a speed drop. I go for Crunch, no defense drop, and then here I'm gonna switch out into the Suicune, as I believe he goes for a Milk Drink here. I could have stayed in, but now he's back up to about 80%. He's gonna switch into the Togekiss here, as I go for the rest, just get my HP back up, and I know I can't Calm Mind against this, and I don't want to risk it. So, well, we're gonna stay in and well, actually, there I think we misclick. Yeah, we misclick accidentally, not pressing Sleep Talk. But here we're gonna get a Calm Mind, so we know right here we're gonna have to switch out because we don't want him getting those boosts again, especially now that we don't have the Golbat to back us up. And here, I go to Kyurem. He goes for the Psych Up, and he's gonna switch right now. That was a tough 50-50 for me because I could have went for the Dragon type move, but instead I go for the Ice Beam, which doesn't really do that much. So I just keep going for Ice Beam here. He goes for Milk Drink, and I just keep clicking Ice Beam because I am Scarf and I'm locked into it. He goes for another Milk Drink, and it's just this for a couple of turns. And he goes for Body Slam. I stay alive, but I'm paralyzed. And he goes for a Milk Drink, as Ice Beam again, and I do freeze him, but it really doesn't matter in the long run because he just thaws first turn. goes for a milk drink, and I get another ice beam off. As he's just gonna body slam me and knock out my Kyurem. So now we're tied up 4-4. So here I'm gonna go into Pinsir as I Mega Evolve and I go for the return, which crits and brings him down to 5%. But he has the Thunder Wave, which is really nice on him. But I'm just gonna go for a quick attack to knock him out. And here he's gonna go into the Trio. So I'm gonna quick attack to get as much damage as possible on this thing, as he's gonna reveal his Z move. His Z move being the Continental Crush. Good Z move for him. Though his Trio is low now. And here he's gonna go for Protect, as I just go for EQ. At this point, here I'm just gonna switch into the Extra. This was the biggest misplay. Oh, I pressed reset by accident. My fault. Let me go back turn 30 or so. But at that point, I didn't realize it was so long. Okay. At this point, he protects. I switch into Excadrill. I should not have switched into Excadrill here because he's just gonna Earthquake and take me out, and that's the game right there, because now I have nothing to deal with that Togekiss. I should have switched into Suicune and made I could have switched into Suicune and made a double into the Excadrill to try to catch him off guard, and then I would have to SD, because SD wouldn't really help him with the Psych Up. So with that, I lose 3-0. I have to take a 3-0 loss for week 1, but it was definitely a good game to Bill. So with that, that's going to be the end of our first PMC game. We actually get the burn there, which is kind of funny. But yeah, there's nothing we can do with the T-Tar, but that's going to be it for our first PMC game. Definitely a very solid game to Bill. Definitely go check him out in the down below. I'll have his link. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video, and I'll see you all next time.